post game with Nick, he said that he loves working with you, not only as his receiver, as a tight end and all that, but also away from the field. You guys have great chemistry. What has been the significance for you?
Basically, I get a lot of reps with him. When you get a lot of reps with him, you become comfortable with somebody, so I know, where he likes to throw it on certain routes and stuff like that. So when you get a lot of reps with somebody, you get to a point where you just have that trust and that chemistry where, hopefully everything works out. But, I like to say we're like yin and yang, so we just joke all the time about, just the good stuff in life. So he's somebody I can always talk to, and then on the field I trust him. So if I trust him and he trusts me, good things come out of that.
He also said you do not get enough credit for how much talent you have and how much you know the game. How does that make you feel?
Good. It's something that's underrated, and this, if you're a person like JJ, you don't have to know much. Not saying you don't, but just he's so good that like everything works out in his favor. Just because he's, his talent takes over anything. But when you have somebody who, I might not be as talented as other people, but if I know the game and know the ins and outs of what I need to do and how I need to do it, it definitely can help somebody like me who might not be as fast as somebody or as strong as somebody. But yeah, that's definitely helpful for me. And then learning from people like TJ who, he's like a JJ. He's so good it doesn't even matter. But when you have TJ and JJ who know everything and are that good, it's something you can watch and learn from. So seeing people like that, Josh Oliver, Johnny Munt, just in the room, that they're like leaders to me. So when they show me the ropes and then I put my little charisma, I guess, in there, it definitely helps me in the game.
What did you tell yourself going into this last week before the final preseason game?
It's another day to enjoy your time and show out. It's another opportunity. You always want to play for the one team you're playing for, but you also got to be realistic and know that you're playing for 32 teams. You're putting out tape for anybody who might need you in case you don't make the 53. And I'm always going to strive to make the 53, and we'll see what happens. But I'm just going out there with an open mind and just enjoying my time. Not many people get to play in the NFL, and this is a dream come true for 99% of little kids who I want to be like how I am now. So it's definitely fun.
What have you learned the most from TJ?
Just how to have a good time and go about your business. He does things the right way. He's always looking for new opportunities to get better. He takes care of his body like a professional should. And when you see stuff like that and you just get to hang around him, whether it was during OTAs, we'd golf a lot and just sit around and talk. Just enjoy the little things. Like I said, how I do with Mullins, I do the same thing with TJ.
So you enjoy these joint practices too, and when they come in? I know that you're still getting preseason snaps in the games, but how does the joint practices help you?
They give me a new look on, I'm blocking Daniil during practice, or I'm blocking P. Jones during practice, and then I get to go against somebody who I don't know their moves, I don't know their ins and outs of what they do. So it puts me on my toes, and it shows me that I got to learn at a quick rate. And when you do that, you're blocking, any professional you block is a professional for a reason. They're very good at what they do. So it's pretty simple for me. I got to block people and catch the ball and get open. But it's also very simple for them because they got to not let me block them, not let me catch the ball, and not let me get open. So it's a very simple sport, but when you get to see a new face and do a new thing, when joint practices come around, it's definitely fun.
Who's the better golfer, you or TJ?
TJ blows me out of the water. It's
What's he shoot? What do you shoot?
He's probably high 70s, low 80s for the most part. Yeah, he's pretty good. Him and Harrison Smith are the two best that I've seen. And I'm a low 90s guy, high 80s guy. I just go out there for the fun.
How did you and Mullins become yin and yang?
Like I said,
hanging around out here?
yeah, a lot of reps. Eating dinner all the time. Just whenever he's got questions, he'll ask me, and whenever I got questions, I'll ask him. And it's kind of like how Kirk has those ones that he goes with. How he has a relationship with JJ and TJ, and every ball looks like it's right on the money every time because they just have so many reps together. That's kind of how me and Mullins are starting to get.
What did these 2 preseason games do for your career?
They put out a lot of tape. Last year, I was a rookie. I could do some special teams, but I wasn't really ready, whether it was mentally or physically. I felt like, I could go out there and do my job, but it wasn't to where I know that coaches trust me. So now that I'm getting to the point where I know that coaches can trust me a little more, my value goes up. I'm going to hopefully get a little bit of long snapping during the Cardinals game to show extra value. So it's just, like I said, having fun, trying to prove my worth to anybody out there who has faith in me.
And did you have any catches last year in preseason? I'm trying to remember.
I actually had a terrible Broncos game where I had a pass interference and 2 drops. So that was pretty bad. But 49ers game, I had a good last 2 drives. I didn't really get many reps last year. I think I got 1 play during the Raiders game, 2 or 3 series during the 49ers, and like a half during the Broncos. So playing a little more this year definitely helped as well. That and getting practice reps.
How's your long snapping?
I would say it's good enough to keep a job.
You're backing up the all-pro, right?
Yeah, I've definitely learned a lot from Depot. He's one of those guys that, you know, he stuck around for a reason. He goes about his business right, and he, you know, when his job is a long snap, he knows where to put it, and he also goes down there and makes a couple tackles, so that never hurts. So when I'm learning from him, it definitely helps.
Jared Allen, snap backup long snapper too, so.
I didn't know that, but he was also a Hall of Fame defensive end, so yeah.
And you
Appreciate
also
y'all.
Huge touchdown put on that tape too, right? That first game, how did you feel? Like, was your phone blowing up? What were the guys saying to you?
Yeah, you got all the friends want to send it to you. The aunts, uncles, family members want to text you. You can get a good text from mom. She's on the East Coast, so it was like 1 a.m. her time, so she was just, you know, give me a text before she went to bed. But it was enjoyable. I got to show everybody my dance moves. I actually have another dance move in case I score again, but I blacked out the first game and just went straight to the gritty because I know all the little kids love the gritty. So.
Can you show us what it is?
Not yet.
Oh,
It'll
you're
be
gonna save it?
yeah. It'll be whenever I score again. It'll come out.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you, of course. Thank
Appreciate
y'all.
it.